Documented complaints in writing are 5 times more likely to result in action as compared to just verbal complaints. One of the followers recently reached out to me with a very serious problem, something of a very sensitive nature. The person told me that she had just started working and had around 4 years of experience, and there was a senior member in her team who made unwanted approaches towards her. For example, he would call her gorgeous and give her compliments without any reason. He would text her late in the night asking her if she was alone. He would go ahead and make unnecessary adult jokes where both of them were alone in the office. All of this made her feel very uncomfortable and she wanted to know what is it that she can do. If you are also facing a similar problem, irrespective of whether you are a male or a female, then this video is for you. Let us first try to understand that any incident like this, any unwanted approach that makes you feel uncomfortable is something unwarranted and you should not keep quiet about it. You should take action because not only will it erode your confidence, but it will also destroy your mental peace. So always remember that at least in India and I think in most of the other countries as well, any such approach or any such incident is taken seriously in the corporate circle. And if you go ahead and complain to HR, then that HR is bound to take action as per the labor laws and as per what's called as the prevention of sexual harassment or POSH policies. Every big organization has a POSH training and POSH policies and a POSH team in place. So if you are facing something like this, I would definitely suggest that you go ahead and talk to your POS team. But before you go ahead and do that, here are a few things that you should be taking care about, and then you should be approaching the POS team. First and foremost, you have to go ahead and document everything. Every message you received, take screenshots of those messages. Every incident you had where the person said something, jot down the date, the time, the place, and what was said. Make a note of all these things, and after you have collected sufficient evidence, only then you go ahead and talk to these people. But one another important thing that you need to do before you approach HR is to be very clear with the person who is doing all this. Tell at least once in very clear, uncertain terms that whatever you are doing is making me feel uncomfortable and I do not want you to continue doing this. Because sometimes, since it's a corporate environment and people are working together, some people may innocently go ahead and give you compliments just out of the goodness of their hearts, right? However, it's very important for you to ensure that whenever you feel uncomfortable because of some comments that are made, because of compliments that are given, or because of any other thing that a person has said or done, it need not be only physical by nature, but you have to convey to them clearly that you do not like what is being done and you would want them to stop immediately. Only after they still continue doing this can you look at the options of approaching the HR and talking to them. The third thing is for you to go ahead and escalate to either your HR or the POS team that exists in writing. As I mentioned earlier, complaints given in writing are 5 times more likely to get you some results as compared to verbal complaints. So don't just go and verbally tell HR, but go ahead and put in a complaint. However, do not take this lightly. I understand giving a written complaint to the HR is going to invoke an entire process which is going to lead to strict action for the person who's done such things. Also know your rights, right? In country like India, even if someone makes unwanted advances towards you in a car or in other such places, they are all unwarranted and they are still covered under the purview of the posh rule. So it's not necessary that the person has to do such things only in the office, but even the travel arrangement done by the office, or if you're going on an office trip, to a different city or something, all these areas are covered under the rule. So don't be under the impression that, oh, it did not happen in office, so I cannot do anything. Even if it is outside office, but related to office or in areas where your office has a direct influence, or because of your office you are in that situation, all of these are covered. The fifth and the most important point is such incidences leave a huge impact on your mind, on your brain, your capacity to think, your confidence. So it's very important for you to confide in someone, someone you trust, a mentor, or if you do not have a mentor or any other reliable person, even you can go to a therapist and get some counseling, because such incidences that may happen with you should not have an impact on your mindset, on your capacity to perform, on your confidence, and all these people will help. And the last thing that I want to mention here, which is very, very important, is that you should not misuse this rule. Either you are a male or a female, these rules are sacrosanct and are created for helping with genuinely troubled people. Any attempt to go ahead and misuse this rule will have a serious impact on the person whom you are complaining against. And it is not only ethically incorrect, but you will be actually causing a lot of harm, reputation wise, mentally, and also have an impact on the future prospects of the person as well as on the family of the person. The intent of the last point is not to discourage you or scare you, but to let you know that it is not a frivolous thing that you are about to do. It is very important to protect yourself. However, it's also equally important with the right that you have to protect yourself. You also have the duty to ensure that it is being used for the right things and not randomly or not out of spite. I hope this video helps you and all other people who are fresh in the job and facing such issues. If you have any experiences as a viewer, as a person who's watching this video, if you have any experiences, or even if you're from the HR fraternity, go ahead and put in the comments what else can a person facing such issues do and how it can help them grow. If you have any other such important questions for working professionals, go ahead and drop me a line on the email ID given below, that is visoryou@work@gmail.com, and send in me your questions. I'll pick up these questions and try to answer them. If you like videos like this, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel because I cover a lot of important questions. And also, I'll be adding a couple of links here for other videos answering equally important questions. Go ahead and watch those videos. Adhirakshit signing off.